Hello, I'm Tim. I play guitar in Mr. Shankly. I'm from the Black Country.
My name is Richard. I play the bass guitar in Mr. Shankly from Vancouver, Canada. Now living in Birmingham, England. Enjoying myself here so far.
Okay, my name is Benjamin Walsh. I am the singer and the rhythm guitarist in Mr. Shankly.
Hello there, I'm Peter and I play the saxophone in Mr. Shankly.
Hello, I am Elias, I come from Greece and I am the drummer of Mr. Shankly.
That's my fault, that is. When I first met Rich and we was coming up with some songs and, you know, jamming them out, recording them, I really wanted to call it Mr. Shankly. It was my favourite song at the time. I felt it represented what we were doing. Obviously things changed afterwards and it became more of just a name as opposed to an idea.
The band started like in the middle of 2009.
Well, Ben and I, we'd been playing in a few different bands for a couple of years at least, and weren't really getting anywhere, weren't getting much out of it, and Ben had always been playing drums, to be honest with you, and he came to me with all these songs he'd been writing, and I just thought they were fantastic. You know, he was a good singer, he was a good guitar player, he was good melodies and that, so
we decided to set up a studio within the tool shop where he works and just start recording stuff on a 16 track to start with, and that's where it all began really.
I just saw an ad. I weren't playing in a band at the time, so I just saw an ad on the internet. Got in touch with Ben, took it from there really.
It was like totally randomly meeting in a pub one night. I was here like 2 months in Birmingham without having friends and without knowing anyone. And I found Timo, our guitar player, and we had a conversation, to be honest, a strange conversation.
I'd gone out for a few drinks in town in Birmingham over Christmas and I bumped into Elias and started just chatting about music. And I asked him if he was an anarchist, and he says, "How do you know that?" And he said, "I don't know." I said, "I don't know, I was drunk." And his friend said he plays drums, so I said, "Well, we're looking for a drummer in our band." And that's it really, the rest is history.
I was a part of another band which Elias, the drummer, was a part of. And he asked me one day to come over and play with his band, which is Mr. Shankly. And I thought to myself, okay, you know, I ain't doing nothing else, so I might as well go down and see what's going on. And we started playing, and it felt natural.
realized very quickly that we got on well, we really enjoyed being together, spending time together, you know, became good friends, and obviously had the same goals and enjoyed the same type of music.
I would say Mr. Shankly plays a mixture of reggae, ska, pop and world music.
The music's a mix of, I don't know, all kinds of stuff that we've been into all our lives, you know, ska, reggae, pop, rock, bit of space rock here and there, just a big mix of everything.
I feel that there is a freedom in their music. I feel that their opportunity to allow the music to go somewhere else sometimes is what makes Mr. Shankly so great. I mean, sometimes we don't have a clue what we're doing until we actually get to the actual place we're performing. And for us to do well, as Mr. Shankly does, and to allow the crowd to be a part of that, I think that's Mr. Shankly's strong point.
It's such a strange combination, to be honest with you. Myself, growing up in Vancouver, Canada, I was 3 hours away from Seattle my whole life with grunge music and hard rock and, you know, heavier stuff and that, and that's what I was brought up with. And I think Ben himself, he's a little more like that, you know, a little more that way inclined, but also being brought up in Birmingham, his parents always listened to ska music and reggae music, so that's what he was brought up in, you know, brought up on, excuse me, and the same with Tim. That's the music he listens to, you know, that's what he loves. So And then of course Ilias, a very, very talented drummer, you know, definitely knows his stuff, and he plays, you know, tries to do different things with each song instead of just basic reggae stuff, basic ska, you know, he really tries to mix it up, and that's fantastic.
Peter, the saxo player, plays more because he loves gospel music and this stuff.
We are family, and you know, we do go through some difficult things, and overall in the end we do get results, and I hope that people do receive that.
Nothing sounds like Mr. Shankly. It's only Mr. Shankly, that's all.
We're very, very lucky in this sense. We've got, well, I've got a very sort of easy, relaxed job working at a little tool shop, and I get used to the building. I live here. We get the whole space to ourselves. We've got the rehearsal room, which we're in right now. Got a studio down the room with all the recording equipment in it. Got a spare lounge room, which we've, you know, tried to make comfortable with, you know, some games and a dartboard. But the you know, having a spare bedroom too, which is nice, spare flat really, which is fantastic. We've had some bands from out of town come and stay with us.
And we rehearse at least once, 2 times every week.
oh, people always kind of think about fame or money, or, you know, they have goals and plans, but we often know that plans don't follow through. So we're just doing what we love right now. We're just playing music.
To allow the crowd just to be a part of Mr. Shankly, to allow the crowd to get on stage and to sing along, even though they don't know the songs, but allow them to be a part of the show.
It sounds a bit of cliche to say like we're gonna be famous, blah 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 blah. I think it's all about like to share our music with as many people as we can. That's all we need.
You know, lately, everywhere we go, we seem to make a good impression. So we've got a lot of people, you know, coming up to us after the shows, asking for our, you know, MySpace page, Facebook, stuff like that, our numbers, that's everything, which is really exciting. And we seem to have a good time. Everybody, if you come and, you know, everybody's dancing about and having a good time, you obviously want to get involved. It's always fun, so.
It's a good relationship. It's kind of intimate. They come to the shows with us, and they spend the night with us. And when the show's over, they come back and party with us as well. So it's kind of an intimate thing. Because I always imagined that if I met a band, I'd love them to treat me as like one of them and come and go out with me and party and stuff. So I'm just doing what I feel is right, man. I think we all are.
It's like everywhere. We get a very, very nice, very warm like feedback. Like people love our songs, and it's amazing feeling, man. It's like we have some fans that follow us in every gig in Birmingham, basically in Birmingham, and it is like, man, they sing our songs, they know the lyrics, and they know anything. So it's an amazing feeling. We have a really good, you know, relationship like between us and our fans.
Yeah, it's all about getting the crowd involved, I think, yeah.
They're absolutely epic, you know, they combine, you know, modern beats with, you know, like the contemporary sort of ska feel. And
Mr. Shankly have an amazing live show. You can actually sense that there are many influences which make the ska, they are playing completely different to the standard ska that you actually get on the market. It's a really interesting band with something really special about it.
They got such a nice beat. Ska like them, nobody does.
I think Mr. Shankly is a really cool band. I never really heard about them until recently, but I really like the vibe and I really like the energy that the band's got, especially the saxophone player is really crazy.
I don't know what it is, but a lot of people come up to me after performances and say, Peter, you must be taking drugs, because the way you perform on stage sometimes is just not who you are off stage.
He's really crazy. It's hard to believe though, because when we first met him, we knew that he's from a decent background and he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, you know, and he goes to church and stuff. But he's got more energy than any of us put together.
The crowd sometimes are really shocked by my performances, but it's just who I am. And for those who are offended by my performances, I'm extremely sorry, and I don't know, I'll keep doing what I do.
We're all concentrating on the music. He's just crazy. He's just running around like a madman.
He, I guess, leaping off stage, jumping into the audience, you know, getting people up and dancing, and then running back on stage to get everyone riled up. You know, it always works well, and he's, it's, you know, those are some of the good nights I remember, I think, yeah.
We have done some very crazy gigs, like with people dancing everywhere, like in the bar, like in the main venue, on the stage, outside, like, man, crazy feeling. Like we have a really good vibe in every of our live show.
And this feels like a natural progression. You've got to come up with your first album. It's what everyone's gonna, you know, get the perceptions from you through, basically. So I'm very kind of excited, a bit nervous, and everything, mixed feelings, man. It's a good feeling though.
Yeah, it's just a mix of all our own songs, the songs we've been writing together, a couple of songs I wrote before I joined the band, a couple of songs Ben wrote, and a couple we've all wrote together.
Yeah, it's called Forbidden Town. I love all the songs, man. You know, we have 10 songs, including in this one, the first album. So I'm doing the production, by the way. I'm doing the production of the album as well. And man, it's like we have material for one more album. So when we release it, we're gonna start recording the second album. But it's like we have like 20-25 songs, and we couldn't. It was very difficult to choose which of them we're gonna include in the album because we love all of them. We love all of our songs.
Driving the van, it's a good time. It's a bit of work, the old van. I have become, yes, I'm the driver now, the man with the van. It's a good job though, I enjoy it. We've got I bought an old 76 Bedford, a very old English van, you know, this camper van, it's beautiful. But it's become, you know, the Shankly mobile. People recognize it now. It's been good to us, you know, we bought it very cheap and it's gone very far and got us home. So we're very proud of our little van, you know, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you were experiencing is Rick fixing the Shankly mobile. He's not doing a good job though.
Yeah. I cannot forget last year when we went to the to play for the Key Petronics Fest in Wales, and we should be there about 4, I think, and we arrived there about 4:15. We parked the van. We got the instrument, we went on the stage, we were very nervous because we were late and people were waiting for us. And we went on the stage, we set up very quickly and we started playing, and after half an hour you can see people be, wow, what band is that? And people came and asked, do you have any CDs or anything? And it was like we were nervous because we were late, but after that it was like something happened here, and it was after 3 months when we start gigging, and it was one of the moments like I cannot forget. Like you could see people because we slept there for the night, and you could see people like even the next day, the next morning, come and found us and told us like, are you Mr. Shankly? We had like a good feedback about you.
We were supporting a band called Scambo Mambo. They were on a UK tour. They're from Poland, and they took us to Worcester with them, and it was just the greatest gig ever, man. Everybody was so into it. We only went on for like 40 minutes, and everyone was on the stage. Everyone gave us so much love, and we came back with so many different shows from it, and it just felt good. Everyone was excited and really hyped up, and yeah, at the moment that's my favourite one.
We just go for it, and we don't hesitate. When it's our time to go up on the stage and to perform, when it's our moment to shine, when it's our moment to just let loose, we just do it.
Oh, you know what? Everyone respects each other. Everyone loves each other so much in this band. I think we all know it wouldn't work and it wouldn't be the same without the 5 of us, and that's what it is. It's nobody wants to ruin what we've got. It's that simple. There's something special happening right now. And, let's not step forward, let's not step back. Let's just keep it how it is and just, trudge along and see what happens. I'm looking forward to the journey.
The relationships we have each other, and it's like we are like brothers. We are really, really good friends, Outside the band, we are really respect each other, first of all, and we discuss about our problems, about our lives. Like we have really good time. We spend time to get drunk together, like to do anything together. So I think that's the main thing to have a good band and make really good music. Like you have to be friends with the other, and you have to respect the other people who join the band, because at the end of the day, the band is your second family.
Long red hair, playing the roulette, I saw her there. She looked so elegant and rare, and she even said she liked my hair. What's your story, what is on your mind? Won't you come out, won't you come round mine? I bet it gets so boring, cashing bets all day. Work in the shittest pub, from Castle Vale to East London. Maybe you're just the same as me, drifting away and so lonely. What's your story, what is on your mind? Won't you come out, won't you come round mine? I bet it gets so boring, cashing bets all day. I'm wasting my time, you'll never be mine. You make a man down almost all of the time. To me it's all full, it's empty to you. Romance is dead, that I'm a fool. What's your story, what is on your mind?